Please remain standing and welcome the 2015 class historian, Ms. Paige Marisic, and join her as she recites the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
At this time, you may take your seats. 2K15, this is your moment. This is your moment. You have the 2015. Please join me and welcome the 2015 Vice President, Mr. Ryan Maitsura.
Look around. You will see a football field with Titans spray painted in the end zone. If you look around again, you will see a middle school and a high school connected on the same campus. But if you look around a third time, you will see our lives for the past 4 years. Today, those lives as we knew come to a close, because today we graduate from high school. It is now we realize that this journey through school did not take 4 years. Rather, it took 13 years to conclude. At times throughout these years, it seemed like the only important things were the irrelevant ones. The thoughts like, what are we doing this weekend? How are we getting to the game? And of course, what's for lunch today? Now, the only things that will really matter as we move on with our lives are how hard we work, the passion we have for whatever it is we pursue, how well we treat others, but most importantly, our ability to persevere, knowing that throughout life, there will be difficult times, and all of us will be challenged. Abraham Lincoln once said, in the end, it's not the years in your life that count, it's the life in your years. This is the single most important lesson we have learned here in West Mifflin. Because if you love what you do and have passion for what you do, you will live a meaningful life. And in the end, that is what we all wish to do. So parents, relatives, distinguished guests, Mr. Woods, and of course, my fellow classmates. Today, the fireworks begin. Each diploma is a lighted match. Each one of you is a fuse. The possibilities are endless. These past 4 years have been remarkable, and I want to thank all of you for the memories that we will remember for the rest of our lives. So congratulations to the class of 2015, and whatever may be in this next phase in life, remember to work hard, never give up, and stay hopeful. With that, you will find an extraordinary life. Thank you all very much.
At this time, please welcome the 2015 class president, Mr. Aaron Adams.
Yeah, bud! Hey, bud! I love you, bud! Me too!
Thank you. Well, throughout my high school career, my voice has cracked in about every single speech and presentation that I've given, so I hope today it doesn't. We'll see how this goes. Good evening. On behalf of the senior class of 2015, I would like to welcome school board members, council members, school administration, parents, family, and friends to this year's commencement exercises. Exactly 3 years, 9 months, and 11 days ago, we took our first steps through the doors of West Mifflin Area High School as freshmen. I can remember having many mixed emotions racing through my head, as many of you also probably did. If there was one word to describe that day and our experience that year, that particular word would be diversity. Not just diverse in our appearance as black, white, boy, or girl, but also diverse in where we all came from. Stepping through the doors of the high school were students coming from all different places. Many of us from West Mifflin Middle School, many of us from Duquesne Middle School, and even a few of us going through a huge transition from a small Catholic grade school. This diversity probably became a challenge for our class over the last 4 years, as it does in many high schools. Even though we have our differences as individuals, we have shown great maturity to overcome those differences, and we came together as one whole senior class of 2015. This past April marked the 150th year anniversary of the death of one of our nation's leaders, Abraham Lincoln. It's appropriate to quote a famous saying of his to describe our 4 years here at West Mifflin. He said, "It is not only about the years in your life, but about the life in those years." I am sure that we have all felt like our last 4 years went by so fast, and some of us probably do not want to leave yet, but I also know that many of us can't wait to start the next chapter in our lives, doing whatever we set our minds to. As a whole, we all had one big thing in common this year that we did together. We all showed energy and life in every activity that we participated in. Whether it's academics, athletics, involvement in a club, junior ROTC, and even involvement in the community, we shared a common goal and showed our true colors of maturity as a class this year, and showed a sense of pride in ourselves as seniors. Being leaders of our school, we have always tried to come together and cheer and celebrate for each other. As a student body, we showed our excitement and passion for many of our different teams, especially soccer goalie right over there, Cal Bittner, punting a 65-yard goal. Or Zach Salmon pitching a complete game shutout in a big section win. Or Tony Hill, having ice in his veins, made 2 clutch free throws against Little Valley and the student section stormed the court.
That's what I'm talking about, Tom. Okay.
Even this year, as many of us here today witnessed, on this exact same field, D'Angelo Mitchell broke the school single-game rushing record with 403 yards. The list of achievements and celebrations could go on and on about any club or activity, which is probably why the senior class of 2015 showed so much life in our years at West Mifflin. Now seniors, we have completed our courses throughout high school and have been prepared for our future. The question is, what are we going to do with it? I would like to say congratulations to our senior class for all of our accomplishments this year. It has been an honor to spend my high school experience with you. We have done more together throughout high school than you actually know. We cheered for our sports teams. We have celebrated our success in class. We together listened to the thunder of the Titan Thunder Marching Band. And we have even together mourned the loss of our precious zebra cakes and cosmic brownies from the snack line. One last remark. I would like to give a special congratulations to the valedictorian and salutatorian Cal and Nate Bittner. There are not 2 other people in our class more deserving of these 2 positions than you two. Having class with you guys always pushed me a little bit harder to try and put my work and time in, and for that, I thank you. Who really knows what the future has in store for us, but we will always and forever be Titans. And I know for sure that Mr. Woods made it very clear, and we will never forget that a 1 and a 5 makes a 15. Congratulations, everyone. We finally made it.
Had to be there to understand that one. Okay. At this time, please welcome Mr. Daniel McDonald, 2015 President, Board of Directors.
Graduates, this day is about you. Congratulations on finishing part of your life's journey on this momentous graduation day. Hopefully, you have many more sights to see and stops to make on this journey. Today marks the day where you join the real world, as it is called. Your families, teachers, and administrators have spent a lot of time preparing you for this moment. Now, some of you are off to college to gain knowledge necessary to flourish in the career world. Some of you are off to trade school. Some of you are off to the military to serve our country and defend our freedom. Some of you are off to join the workforce to start earning a living immediately. No matter what your path, please know that the world needs you. You may not be aware of your purpose in life, and that's okay. Some of you may go to college and come to the realization that it isn't for me. That's okay too. As long as you realize that doing is more effective than realizing, you will find your path. As Walt Disney once said, the way to get started is to quit talking and start doing. We know that doctors, lawyers, and engineers, business people, have important jobs in society, but what if those people could not get to their place of work because their method of transportation to their place of business stopped working? What if they needed to impress an international client with a spectacular business dinner to make a multi-million-dollar business deal? What if their windowless office had no air conditioning on a 95-degree day? The local auto mechanic and highly acclaimed chef, have their place in this world too. And I can tell you from personal experience, even an air conditioning repairman can be a hero on a hazy, hot, and humid day. We all have a role. The hard part is finding it, doing it, and loving it. The great philosopher Confucius once said, "Choose a job you love, and you will never have to work a day in your life." Your families, teachers, and administrators have worked very hard to get you here. You have worked very hard to get here. You may have found your place in the world, and you may not have yet. You will. You'll know, and when you do, it will matter. You will matter. The world needs you because you matter. On behalf of the West Mifflin Area School Board, we wish you congratulations, class of 2015, and good luck in your future endeavors, whatever they may be.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Assistant Principal, Mr. Robert Campana.
It's my honor tonight to introduce the 2015 salutatorian, Nathaniel Robert Bittner. Nathaniel is the son of Robert Bittner and Jennifer Miller. Nate is graduating with 4.57 GPA. At the University of Pittsburgh, where he will study civil engineering. He is the recipient of the Pittsburgh Italian Scholarship, which was matched by Pitt, the Challenge Award for Academics and Community Service, and the Pittsburgh Penguins U.S. Steel Scholar Award. At West Mifflin, Nate played tennis, was co-captain of the soccer team, and president of the Spanish Club. He was also a member of National Honor Society, Titan Leaders in the Community, and Youth Crime Watch. Nathan Bittner.
Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to welcome you to West Mifflin Area High School for this monumental occasion. Tonight, all of the hard work and dedication of many assiduous students is rewarded. After this ceremony, in our own ways, the class of 2015 will all be striving for success in our future endeavors as adults. 4 years ago, many of us felt that graduation was light years away, as we had very little concern for what our futures held. Well, the day has quickly come, but the years did not go unnoticed. In order to make it to this night, we had to endure many challenges and achieve many goals. I remember freshman year. Most of us were worried about whether we were going to find our place in high school or not. This was a transition phase. We wanted to become acclimated to a new and more independent way of life. We all took different avenues regarding how to manage a social life, a sleep schedule, and schoolwork in short 24-hour days. Now, why do I reflect on the transition from middle school to high school? As we stand here tonight, we do not only celebrate our success, but we commence the next important transition of our lives. Each and every one standing to the left and to the right of me must use this experience of adaptation in the future. Instead of striving to find our place in high school, we are now aspiring to find our place in the world. Many are unique in what they attain specifically from high school. Certainly, we have acquired valuable knowledge from our academics that will assist us in our future careers. However, high school is much more than education. It is what makes us who we are. By attending West Mifflin Area High School, we were able to develop and mature while also learning the attributes necessary to be successful in the real world. For example, when facing adversity in the future, we now know not to put our heads down. High school has disciplined us and taught us how to overcome struggles. The class of 2015 has also learned to work together, whether it was a classroom project, a stage performance, or a team effort. With this experience, we now have an understanding of the importance of cooperation that will be essential for success in the future. By reflecting on past situations, we garner our experiences into the knowledge necessary for achievement in future jobs of technical, medical, military, business, and human service fields. We have emerged as educated and, most importantly, experienced individuals ready to take the next step in our lives. Tonight, we will officially graduate and no longer be the youthful high school students in need of dependence. The class of 2015 is a culmination of matured individuals who all stand for something special. What the person to the left of me stands for may be different from what the person to the right stands for, but that is the beautiful thing about our world. Every individual serves to fulfill a different purpose in his or her life. The experience of high school has helped us find out our own true missions. We just cannot expect success to be handed to us. Diligent effort is required to have accomplishments. As Malcolm X once said, the future belongs to those who prepare for it today. The class of 2015, I am asking you to use your experience every day, as our journey begins now. We stand here tonight ready to follow our ambitions. From this moment forward, we ascend into the future no longer as West Mifflin students, but as West Mifflin graduates.
Nathan, on behalf of the West Mifflin School District Board of Directors, I'd like to present you with a framed copy of your speech for you and your family to enjoy for years to come. I kept it wrapped so it didn't get damaged. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2015 valedictorian, Kyle Robert Bittner. Kyle is also the son of Robert Bittner and Jennifer Miller. Graduating with a 4.59 QPA, Kyle received an academic merit scholarship to attend the University of Pittsburgh, where he will study computer engineering and Japanese language. Kyle was the regional representative for the U.S. National Chemical Society. He scored a perfect 800 on the Level 2 Math Subject Test on the SAT. Kyle is the recipient of the Jill Ann Schultz Scholarship and the John Donis Lions Club Scholarship. In school, he was co-captain of the soccer team, played tennis, participated in mock trial, and was a member of the Spanish Club, Key Club, Youth Crime Watch, and Titan Leaders in the Community. Kyle Bittner.
Today, Friday, June 5th, 2015, marks a day of accomplishment and commencement for the students of West Mifflin Area High School. Each student standing here today has proceeded ambitiously through the 13+ years of schooling required for a high school diploma. To have now achieved this feat means that we are ready to cross the bridge into a new territory of life. Thank you to every person who supported our journeys and enabled our successes. With the future now knocking on the door, we must set goals in order to live our lives to the fullest. What matters is not the number of years in life, but rather the life in those years. The best way to focus on the life in those years is through our dreams and aspirations. As Ralph Waldo Emerson once stated, hitch your wagon to a star. Stars, they serve as distant specks of curiosity to people every single day, but even more so, they symbolize our dreams. Like stars, dreams may be very far away, but that does not mean that one should be discouraged. One should actually be bracing for their journey, because no dream is truly unattainable. Let's consider the dream of Nelson Mandela, a man who battled extreme racism, persecution, and disparity in South Africa. Mandela once stated, "I dream of an Africa which is in peace with itself." Specifically, he wished for a society that enabled all humans to have fundamental rights and fair opportunities. Despite 27 years in prison, he managed to become the president of South Africa and thus able to work and achieve his dream. And upon the passing away of South Africa's great leader in 2013, the future is left for us to reach for the stars, as Mandela did. We can reach for these stars by developing new treatments and possible cures for diseases. We can reach for them by searching for practical resources that will preserve the beautiful nature of our planet. We can strive for political influences that advocate peace and equality, or we can just simply make those close to us laugh and smile. Our graduation class possesses these many opportunities to make so much life in our years. Class of 2015, look around, and you can see people that have been in your lives for 4, 7, or even 13 years. While the future will be very different than the previous chapter of our lives, we must not have fear. We all have goals that we can achieve and stars that we can reach. I will leave you all with a quote by William Shakespeare. "It is not in the stars to hold our destiny, but rather in ourselves." Thank you.
I hope your parents have a big wall. Now, on behalf of the school district and the board of directors, I'd like to present you with a framed copy of your speech for you and your family to enjoy for years to come.
Well, you look okay. On a daily basis, people, parents, students come to my office. Man, Mr. Woods, I wouldn't want to be you. I wouldn't want to do what you do. I wouldn't want to have to make the decisions you have to make. But on a day like today, when we were faced with a questionable decision and with the support of my bosses, if you will, I'm happy to have all these beautiful faces in this stands, because if you didn't have 4 tickets, you weren't getting in that auditorium. All right? So I am very thankful to be here right now. It is a pleasure. I want to start my real speech. Good evening, Dr. Castagna, Dr. Hoover, Mr. Smart, Mrs. Wells, and present school board members, Ms. Judith Anzelic, Ron Rubensack, Gina Cato, Bill Shaw, Richard Crux, Harry Fass, Vice President Michael Price, and President Daniel McDonald. And of course, the parents, grandparents, relatives, friends, and especially the class of 2015. Let's hear it. Ladies and gentlemen, there are very special moments in one's life. And this evening, being a part of the commencement of West Mifflin's class of 2015 is certainly a privilege and an honor, and a special moment for each of us to cherish and remember. Tonight, we honor the class of 2015 We not only celebrate the end of your high school career, but more importantly, the beginning of your future. The end is a conclusion of a process that began some 13 years ago, the process we call formal education. For the past 13 years, kindergarten through your senior year, you have worked, studied, strived to assure your participation in tonight's ceremony. At the end of this ceremony, you will receive a high school diploma, a document that will validate your diligence and dedication to your high school studies and will mark the beginning of your future into the adult world. You have reached your goal. In the next very special moments, a wonderful chapter in your lives will close and a new, exciting chapter will begin. At this point in the ceremony, there are several groups and individuals that I would like to recognize. First, I would like to recognize the senior class officers from the class of 2015. These young people have done a tremendous amount of work in the school, in the community, raising money, donating to causes, and actually getting out there with their hands and making a difference. You heard it in all the speeches here tonight, and I witnessed it firsthand. If you have West Mifflin High School Facebook, you are a witness as well. At this time, please welcome President Aaron Ivers. Please stand and be recognized. Vice President Ryan Bitsora. Treasurer Shannon Davis. Secretary Natalie Butko. And Historian Paige Larissa. Thank you very much. At this time, I would like to thank all senior class teachers for helping these students reach their full potential and for also helping the students identify their future ambitions. The next group worthy of recognition are the members of the Student Council. Student Council have organized many events this year, and I certainly appreciate all the work as well. I would like to recognize the senior class officers. They are President Natalie Butko, Vice President Abby Carrick, Secretary Molly Ward, Senior Class Activities Coordinator Taylor Fuchs. Thank you guys. In addition, I would like to recognize their sponsor, Mrs. Alexa Ziwan. She has done an exceptional job organizing many of the senior fundraisers, events, and numerous activities that occur throughout the year. Mrs. Ziwan, please stand and be recognized. I would like to recognize all members of the high school staff, secretaries, lunch ladies, security guards, nurses, custodians, bus drivers, counselors, teachers, assistant principals, central administration. All of these individuals play a key role in keeping the building and the system operating. No one's job is underestimated, no one's job is unappreciated. Every single individual is a vital piece to what we do. So I can't name them all, but I just want to say here in front of this crowd, thank you all. Extra special thanks to Mr. Morgan, Ms. Eber, Ms. Manasi, and several other teachers helping with seniors run smoothly throughout the year. Without the collaborative support of the teachers and the different programs that we try to produce for the students, it cannot be possible. I would like to thank Dr. Pistaglia and Dr. Hoover for their support and watchful eye in ensuring that the school continues to thrive while providing opportunities for our students despite the many challenges presented by the Department of Education. Because as you know, there's always a new glitch. All educational decisions are made with the best interest in students first. Before we continue on with the ceremony, I would like to draw your attention to the program. There are a few items that I would like to explain. As you can see, there are a number of students' names that have been distinguished in the program as a result of their various honors they have reached. With that information in mind, please permit me to begin the evening by recognizing these individuals. Students who have earned an honors diploma. To earn an honors diploma, students must have maintained a 3.0 cumulative GPA, earned at least a minimum of 24 credits, earned advanced rating on a Keystone exam on 2 of the 3 assessments, successfully completed at least 3 AP courses, successfully completed 4 years of math, with the final year being trigonometry, algebra 3, or calculus, successfully completed 4 years of science, with at least one course being advanced honors or AP. With those individuals receiving an honors diploma this evening, please stand and be recognized. Our next group deserving recognition are those graduating with high honors. Those students can be identified by 2 solid honors cords they are wearing this evening. To graduate with high honors, the student must have earned a 3.75 GPA average throughout their entire high school career. At this time, with those students graduating with high honors, please stand to be recognized. I would also like to recognize individuals who are graduating with honors this evening. These students can be identified in the field by 1 solid cord. To graduate with honors, these students must earn a 3.1 grade point average throughout their high school career. At this time, students graduating with honors, please stand. We also have many graduates here this evening who are members of the National Honor Society. The white sash and 2 blue and/or gold cords identify these individuals. To be a member of the National Honor Society, these individuals exhibit the traits of scholarship, character, leadership, and service. Would the members of the National Honor Society please stand and be recognized? We also have many graduates here this evening who are members of the Tri-M Music Honor Society. The officers of this organization can be identified by the white sash they wear, while the other members can be identified by the pink honor cords. To be a member of the Tri-M Music Honor Society, these individuals must be enrolled in the music ensemble for the current school year, maintain a 3.0 overall GPA, exhibit the traits of scholarship, character, leadership, and service. Will members of the Tri-M Honors Music Society please stand and be recognized? We would also like to recognize the Kitty Hawk Honor Society. The Kitty Hawk Air Society is the National Honor Society for Air Force JROTC cadets. Cadets must establish and maintain high standards in academic performance, uniform standards, and discipline, community service, both in school and out of school. Members of the Kitty Hawk Air Society, please stand and be recognized. This next part was not a part of the speech, but during practice, the students, everybody loves a shout out. So I love to make the kids feel relevant. I love to give them something to be proud of. Steel Center Awards. We do Steel Center Awards throughout the year, but we've never done it here at graduation. So the individuals who are recognized either each semester or the whole year, Steel Center Award guys, please stand and be recognized. We have several members of our student body that have been enrolled and enlisted in the armed forces. Anyone enrolled and enlisted in armed forces, please stand and be recognized. Please. I want to give a special thanks to our student board representative, Ms. Megan Eaton. Ms. Eaton, are you here? I'm sure you are. Please stand and be recognized. Ms. Eaton has spent several nights with us at school board meetings, long meetings, and she comes consistently and she gives great input. So we're going to miss Mrs. Eaton. I hope she has me a good replacement, because she's going to be hard to replace. Lastly, I would like to recognize 4 special members: Alyssa Carnes, Maureen Gearin, Bethany Bossinger, and Romare Smith. Please stand. These individuals have perfect attendance for 4 years of high school. The next next group of students I would like to recognize are not students who you will find on the ball field, are not students who you will find on the stage. They're not individuals who you will read about in the newspaper. These students are students who come to school on a daily basis and strive to perfection, working hard to overcome obstacles and the word I want to say without putting it out, any struggle. These students I appreciate because these are the guys that I want to remember when this is all over. These are the guys that when we sit back and think about why we became teachers, why we became in education, these guys make us better. J.C. Willard, Shadasia Robinson, Leah Daniels, Austin Parsons, Cornell Washington, Chantel Smith, Carly Getman, Jalen Robertson, Nicholas Hanatakis, Kadera Murphy, Cheyenne Harrison, Jimmy Phillips, Shalazer Brooks, Joseph Gatos, and Joshua Doherty. These students demonstrated significant improvement over their 4 years, overcoming obstacles and attaining their current status. Their growth and improvement over the 4 years is a sign of their commitment and diligence to education. I would like to leave the class of 2015 with a few words of advice. Life is crazy and totally unpredictable. It's going to push you over. It's going to kick you while you're down and hit you when you try to get back up. Not everything can beat you. Things are going to change you. But you get to pick what the things are that will. Listen to your heart. Follow your dreams. And let no one tell you what you're capable of. Push the limits. Bend the rules. Enjoy every minute of it. Laugh at everything. Live as long as you can. Trust the future. Believe in yourself and never lose faith in others. Settle for nothing, but only the best. Lastly, give 110% in everything you do. Now it is with great pride and honor that as the principal of West Mifflin Area High School, I hereby certify the class of 2015 has met, and many cases exceeded, Pennsylvania's Department of Education graduation requirements. Dr. Daniel Castagna, Superintendent of West Mifflin Area School District, may I present to you the graduating class of 2015.
You know, I know this senior class had a special bond with Mr. Woods, but when he tells you to laugh at everything, he means it. Because at 2:56 today, I told him you have 4 minutes to make a call on whether or not we're going to be inside or outside. And he laughed on the phone when I told him that. But he made the right call, and congratulations. I also want to say something else. Cal, in your speech, you said, hit your wagon to a star. Well, symbolic of this evening, really was this school year for me. The clouds came and the rain came, and when they came, I had to hitch my wagon to a star. Just like tonight, my star is our staff. You saw them on the field, cleaning chairs, running around, and making sure this event started out smoothly. So please give a round of applause to all the members of our staff. Welcome, parents, family members, supporters of our graduating class. Today we honor the academic achievement and personal growth that brought these students in front of us today. When I entered West Mifflin, these students were in 7th grade. Each year I've had the pleasure of watching them change, learn, develop, and grow into the fine young men and women we see seated here tonight. As a class of graduating seniors, your strength is in the power of the collective. I make the same call to Mr. Woods before every major event each year. The first day of school, keystone testing, the prom, graduation practice. And I emphasize to him, in not so many words, this better run smoothly. Each time this year he responded to me, Dr. Castagna, this is a great group of kids, we're going to be fine. And each time, these seniors never disappointed me. To the parents and families of the class of 2015, thank you for raising these children with maturity, respect, and appreciation of the opportunity given to them. Students and audience members, please join me in applauding these parents and guardians who raised these children. Seniors, now I want you to listen to me one more time. You're going to hear people tell you to find your passion. You're going to spend months and years looking for it. It'll frustrate you, it'll challenge you, and you will probably question what it really means. So let me say it this way. Find what makes your heart beat, your pulse race, and put everything you have behind that cause. And in that, you will find your passion, your purpose. It's a process, not an event. So you owe it to yourself to put the work into that process. Remember this, people in general want to rally around something, but they need someone to lead that rally. So what are you going to do as you walk off this field tonight? Are you going to stick your neck out? Or are you going to put your head down and move with the masses? I'm asking you to be that leader, take that risk, and be that difference you want to see. To the most important part, with pride, as superintendent of the West Mifflin Area School District, I accept the students of the class of 2015 as presented to me and by the power vested in me by the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. I pronounce each of you officially graduated.
Kyle Bittner. Nathaniel Bittner. Aaron Adams. Ryan Bitsura. Natalie Butko. Shannon Davis. Paige Marisik.
That'll increase our rating.
Lauren Ackerman. Lawrence Addison. Jordan Allen. Casey Anastas. Ashanti Anderson. Mara Anderson. Robert Anderson. Jordan Angel. Samantha Arena. Mike Avali. Micah Berry. Brendan Beardmore. Fallon Beaver. Elijah Bay. Vincent Benacki. Trey Booth. Bethany Bossinger. David Boyle. Haley Prokowski. Brandon Brody. Shalasia Brooks. Essence Monet Brown. Mila Hughes. Bria Burnett. Brandon Butler. Alyssa Karen. Mia Capizzuto. Luis Castillo. Alexis Senemy. Deani Chance Clark. Devin Shefley. Leah Ciafontes. Yubakovic. Aaliyah Daniel. Dominique Davis. Carla Demko. Anna Derry. Zachary DiDomenico. Jonathan Denning. Brittany Jofin. Joshua Doherty. Tyler Douglas. Kevin Dulac. Peter Dye. Corey Zuka. Paul Eagle Jr. Eric Earl. Megan Renee Eaton. Logan E. Vegas. Troy David Ferguson. Emily Fleischauer. Gianna Flood Jansen. Jordan Fontaine. Zamadia Nina Moore. Brandy Forrester. Taylor Fuchs. Gaietta Fuller. Joseph Gatis. Hannah Galisic. Cody Galeano. Kylie Galius. Kevin Garbar. Samantha Garchak. Taylor Gavilia. Samantha Teresa Gazdag. Harley Gedman. Javon Germany. Javon Gibson. Maureen Gearin. Kane Gordon. Jenna Granatire. Kyle Griffin. Chelsea Grilly. Sarah Guidish. Joseph Haymar. Nicholas Haniatakis. Lauren Harris. Cheyenne Shanice Harrison. Matt Harshman. Sarah Harshman. Shanna Havelka. Kiana Henderson. Chelsea Hess. Tony Hill. Angel Hinkle. Cassandra Hobbs. Nicholas Homan. Natalie Hornfeck. Daniel Howard. Tyler Howard. Caroline Haravis. Isaiah Jackson. Philip Jackson. Deja Johnson. Hannah Johnston. Taylor Kansas. Taylor Keck. Jonathan Cozen. And Wayne Isaac.
Kira Kuzma.
Lapko. Madison Lapp. Casey Larson. Amber Latona. Jacob Leposki. Meg Losef. Morgan Luptak. Sean Lynch. Kyle Mack. Lauren Mays. Tyrema Malloy. Gina Marcelletta. Nicholas Marcelletta. Jade Moracy. Jacob Martin. Joe Martin. Alexa Marzina. Brianna Masood. Austin McCorkindale. Brittany McCracken. Michaeline McCutcheon. Ellison McDonough. Scott McFarland. Isabella McGowan. Jenna Mears. Taylor Medeiros. Melissa Messman. Keyshawn Michael. Elizabeth Milko. Portland Mitchell. D'Angelo Mitchell. Alicia Morales. Patrick Morsing. Kadira Lorraine Murphy. Montana Murphy. Robert Nelson. Eric Nesby. Ramondo Newby Williams Jr. Hayden Novosel. Blake O'Brien. Chelsea O'Day. Alex O'Reilly. Kyle Oates. Travis Oliver Cook. Brittany Parkinson. Yvonne Johnson. Austin Parsons. Ronald Petrelli. Noah Pfeiffer. James Phillip. Rebecca Philippine. Trevor Minkowski. Shakasia Pierce. Logan Plata. Abby Popa. Tony Potter. Tiana Price Leach. Ashanti Price. Samantha Reinheimer. Justin Bridge. Tanasia Rigney. Jalen Robertson. Shadeja Robinson. Alyssa Rogala. Jessica Sabo. Zachary Salmon. Brandon Schnelzer. Will Sedlak. Todd Sikowski. Colin Senovich. Thomas Shola. Nick Skilpa. Alex Skirting. Andera Smith. Chantel Smith. Seth Solomon. Jessica Stammer. Jocelyn Steffen. Ashley Sudamersky. Seasons Taylor. Abigail Tarrant. Josh Tack. Shay Kutch. Mason Tour. Brianna Renee Townsend. Sydney Tucker. Dylan Vandal. Jonathan Beltry. Princess Nokohamas Belle Wagner. Randy Walasik. Cordell Washington. Janine Weaver. David Weber. Alex Werkmeister. J.C. Wheeler. Dave Whitner. Caitlin Wader. Kelly Wizarkowski. Leah Williams. Josiah Wilson. Molly Warwick. Shannon Yasko. Jessica Uhas. Aaron Zanetti.
Let's hear it for 2015. Please welcome Treasurer Ms. Shannon Davis for our closing remarks.
Good evening. On behalf of the class of 2015, I would like to thank administrators, staff, coaches, mentors, family, and friends for attending this ceremony. We are very grateful that you chose to be a part of the closing of this chapter in our lives and the beginning of the next. You have had an impact on the development of each and every senior, making us into the ambitious young men and women that we are today. Seniors, we made it. The day we've been looking forward to for months. All of the long hours spent on schoolwork and activities are finally over. Look at the people sitting next to you. Many you did not know 4 years ago, and today they may be your good friends. Take one last look at everyone, because after today, we are all going our separate ways. Remember all of the lessons
lessons that we have learned and memories we have shared as we begin our new journey. I would like to leave you all with this quote from Ralph Waldo Emerson. Do not follow where the path may lead. Go, instead, where there is no path and leave a trail. Congratulations and good luck, class of 2015. Thank you.
Members of the choir, please take your positions.
Yes, Troy! Yes!
Ladies and gentlemen, and all guests, please stand for the singing of our alma mater by members of our senior choir. Last but not least, please welcome Class Secretary, Ms. Natalie Butcombe, as she completes the graduation ritual.